feel great. I feel fine. I think we ran through a few things today where we could go through a few plays, get some shots up, and I felt fine doing those.
What's been the largest issue with your quad injuries?
Um, just maybe the soreness in it a little bit. I think something that I definitely can fight through. I think I'll pay more attention to it as I keep playing these games. Just be better recovering a little bit after games, and especially on these games where we play every other day. So just better recovery.
Is there one that hurts more than the other?
Uh, I mean, I never had any injuries before, and uh, I guess I would say it hurts, but I definitely feel like I can play.
Did you say you haven't had any injuries before?
No, I never had any injuries other than maybe an ankle injury in the beginning. I mean, the end of last year, maybe I had a little tendonitis in my knee a little bit. But I don't want to jinx anything, but I think I've been pretty good.
It's actually pretty rare. I mean, even though you're so young to not experience something, or what's it like with it keeping you out?
It's different. It's different. I don't know what it means to sit down. I don't know what it means to sit out, but I just try to listen to my body. I try to listen to the trainers and see what they have for me and just go through it.
You optimistic to see the players tomorrow?
I'll see how it feels tomorrow. Going to shoot around, and I'll make my decision then. If it feels like it does today, I'll definitely play.
So there's something wrong with both sides, right?
Oh,
Something
well,
different.
just a little soreness.
And so one of them maybe hurt in Houston and one in Oakland.
Um, one in Oakland, one in Houston.
What do you think of Kuz, 12-31 yesterday?
Well, he's been really, really good. Scoring the basketball, um, getting everybody involved, and his confidence is really high. And as a scorer, he's a natural scorer. So it's important for him to take the shots that he's taking, and I think he's been a really, really big asset to the team.
The team's been struggling. Obviously, the win-loss column, but when you look at you, Kuzma, and Lonzo, do you get excited for the future? And a couple other guys, too.
Absolutely, especially looking at our age difference against the league and seeing how we're going up and competing every single night, whether it's a superstar on the floor or anybody else on the basketball floor. I think it is exciting to see. Exciting to see those guys come out and compete and have the right attitude every single night.
You and Lonzo were both sitting on the bench watching the game last night. Did you guys talk about the game, or how did you particularly see it?
We just felt like we could have contributed to it on the offensive and defensive end, whether it was him putting guys in the right spot to pass the basketball, just attacking the rim a little bit more, and on the defensive end, locking in a little bit more. I think all around we could have pulled some pieces to the puzzle, but I think I got to give it to the guys. They did a really good job. They did a really good job out there, just competing and making shots on the offensive and defensive end.
Yeah, with the new year approaching, how many resolutions going forward? You have a New Year's resolution.
Uh,
What are they?
well, for some fresh legs, I think thinking November was a really, really, really good month for me. I just want to try to get back to that speed of the game, and just be more effective for my teammates so we can win.
You feel tired at this point in the season?
No, I feel fine. I actually felt great today coming into practice. I'm ready for these games we have in the next couple of days and the next couple of weeks.
With the quad injuries, is it something that can get better, or what with treatment while you play, or is it something you need to maybe sit a little more to just make sure it gets completely?
No, I can't sit anymore.
So can it get better?
It can't get better. I just go with whatever the trainers tell me to do, whatever recovery, whatever treatment I need to do, and I'll be back out there.
I saw it, so it's one of those weird stats. I love like the random day stats. There's 4 games a day on Christmas. It's normally the most elite teams in the league, and normally the most elite teams don't play rookies huge minutes. So I'm not trying to take away from what Kuz did. I thought Kuz was very good last night. I thought Kuz was very good all season for us. But it, you know, to me, whether it's on Christmas or it's, January 3rd at this stage, what we're doing, it's there's no difference in that. What's most impressive to me about him is that he's upset after the game because even though he played great, we lost, and he comes in here today and he's hungry to work again, and those are the things that have me excited about Kuzma.
What do you like most about his game?
His competitiveness is awesome because whether it's a shooting drill versus Coach Shaw and Miles, or it's playing one-on-one after practice, or it's when they are all here in the summertime scrimmaging. He goes as hard as he can and does everything he can possibly do to try to win that game. And I think that's the type of people and the type of culture that we want around here.
How did BI look today in practice?
He looked really good. I almost silly fined him for looking so good today for not playing last night. But he was running around the court. We didn't do a ton today. I told the guys the next month with our schedule is going to be really hard as far as practice time because we have guys playing huge minutes and we play at least every other night until the end of January, and we got to keep guys off their feet. So we did a bunch of 5-on-0 half-court stuff and just shooting, free throws, all those type of things. But in the running that he did do a couple, he had some 5-on-0. He had some really nice, explosions down the lane where he said he felt good.
How difficult is it for the process of different lineups and dealing with injuries like this?
It's hard. Every team has to do it. But I think it's the challenge for us is that we're such a young team and we got a lot of new guys together. So we're finally trying to get our chemistry and flow down with this group. And then you start getting injuries and then you got to play completely different lineups and take guys out of the comfort zone that they've been in and ask them to do different, have different roles. And, so it's definitely challenging, but it's at the same time it's good for them to go through and learn that that's part of the NBA. And on most teams, every year at some point you'll go through something like this.
What's allowed you guys to avoid really ever being out of a game, even with all those moving pieces that you're talking about? Even last night, you were minus the last couple minutes.
Our group plays really hard. They just keep they keep grinding it out, and they deserve credit for it. I mean, I know in our league it's all about winning, but this is what we asked of our group when the season started. We said we want one for the city, one for the organization. We're going to compete, we're going to play fast, and we're going to play hard every single time we step on the court. And that's easy to say, but it's not easy to do when you play as many games as we do. And there's always going to be a night here or there that you're not at your best, but their effort level, again last night, even with those lineups, was really good.
That's been something this team struggled with over the last 5 years. What makes this group one that will compete and play hard? Is that just the personnel, the individuals you have here?
Yeah, I believe they set the tone this summer. Really, most of the guys were in here every day and working really hard in the weight room, working really hard on the court, coming back at night with their own guys and getting shots up. So I think they really just kind of set the tone for themselves as far as how we're going to do things around here, and it's carried over into the season.
When Coach Kuzma did you know that he could be a future?
Well, I think he showed the ability in summer league. Obviously you got to realize who you're playing against in summer league and what the NBA is like. But he showed the ability to be able to be that type of guy. And then when we got into the season, well, even before the season, in the off season, we were doing. They were in here working and scrimmaging against each other and playing. it was every single day. He just kept bringing it and bringing it and bringing it, and then wanting to work more, and then you know, calling people on the weekends to get in the weight room, and calling coaches to get in here and get more shots up. And then you get to the season, you expect he'll hit a rookie wall, or he'll play against higher level competition, and it just doesn't faze him. He'll have off nights or have off moments, but he just keeps coming, and he's doing a really nice job of establishing himself early in this season, as far as being a rookie and getting the respect around the league and around his teammates.
Do you have a Kuzmania shirt?
I did not. I don't know if my players don't like me, but they all have their own companies now, and I don't have any. I mean, I like Nike. I've always been a Nike guy, so I'm happy with Nike, but they don't give me. I was hoping for some gift bags from the players for Christmas, but I didn't get anything.
You don't have anything baller?
Still waiting. Still waiting.
You get into New Year's resolutions? Do you have any?
I've done it before. I haven't really thought about it yet this year.
Look, 30 games is about a college season's worth of games. Are you surprised that Kuzma and Lonzo can handle those type of minutes? Especially, and also rising to the occasion and getting better.
It's really impressive. It really is. They played more minutes than I probably wanted to play them going into the season, but they've done a really nice job of not showing fatigue yet, at least. Obviously there's the dog days are coming. We're this next stretch gets tough for everybody in the NBA. But as of right now, they've both been really good with it.
What does it say about them? Especially Di played a lot of minutes in this rookie season too, and this new wave of players being able to handle so many minutes after maybe not playing that much in college. About their preparation and the way they approach the length of the NBA season.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's different for everybody. I think the three players you just named have done a really nice job of kind of experiencing what it's like to play big minutes and games 4 times a week, and then as taking being mature young men, taking that and translating it over. How do they rest at night? How do they come in early to get treatment? How do they go into the weight room? Because not all three of them were into all that stuff when they got here, and I think they're not great at it yet, but they're definitely better than day one, and I think they're all kind of taking their off-court preparation very seriously.